What does it actually take to become a six-figure social media manager or even seven-figure social media manager? And what do social media managers actually do? Today, I'm dashing out all the tasks that social media managers take on for their clients. So if you're an aspiring social media manager or deciding if this is the career path for you, then make sure you stay all the way till the end of this video. If you're new here, make sure to grab my free guide to becoming a six-figure social media manager in the description below. Now let's dive right in. Now the very first thing that social media managers do is to manage. Now I know the title gives it away completely, social media manager, but what does this actually mean? So this means that you are responsible for managing and monitoring these social media pages. Now to give you an example is that you always need to keep a close eye on the social media pages of your clients. Now to give you an example, this is something I often see on Facebook where sometimes spam people or bots or people that are not necessarily a customer of your business or your client's business will go to your Facebook page and leave a bad review. Now you as the social media manager need to keep a close eye on their pages so that nothing like this happens. Because what you can do to prevent this then is to delete reviews and make sure everything is taken care of and in shape. So keeping a close eye on the social media accounts is a priority in your job, okay? Managing the accounts, making sure everything looks good and nothing is going wrong. The same counts for when customers or people tag you in photos, in content, in posts. You want to make sure it reflects their brand in a positive way, right? So that is the very first thing you do. Now, the second thing social media managers do is coming up with a plan. Now, let's say you have signed a new client. Your client is now leaning on you to come up with a plan for social media. Now, this is not necessarily to say that you are their strategist, right? You are still their social media manager, but it still requires you to come up with a plan for their social media pages. So this is what you will do. You will send out a questionnaire to your client to gather all the information about their business and things that they are looking to achieve through social media, right? The more information you gather from them, the better. This is often done through a questionnaire, but also over an onboarding call. You gather information from them, and based on their goals, things they're looking to achieve with social media, you will come up with a plan that speaks to their target audience, their customers' pain points, and come up with content that resonates with their audience so that they can find success on social media. Now, if you are a social media manager who is still looking for their first client, then make sure you head over to my other video where I share how you can get your first social media management client with absolutely no experience. The third thing social media managers are responsible for is create. You are responsible to create content for the social media pages, especially if your client does not have a full social media or marketing team. It really comes down to the social media manager to create content. Now, ideally, your client does provide you with assets. And what I mean by that is photos that can be used on social media, videos that you can use to get creative, edit, and use on their pages. Now, one thing in terms of creation and content creation that you are not responsible for is their brand and their entire brand design, right? Their brand guidelines and things like that. This is something that your client needs to provide you with. It takes a brand strategist and a designer to actually come up with brand identity. So you will want your clients to provide you with fonts, colors, and any branding guidelines that they may have for their specific brand. So content creation does come down to the social media manager. Now, I do want to mention that you are not necessarily a professional designer, right? Even though a social media manager creates content, we cannot expect managers to be in complete charge of creating beautiful design, but there are several roles that do fall under a social media manager. Now, there are lots of apps and tools out there that make your life a whole lot easier to create content for clients. And if you want to check out the tools I use and recommend, check out this video where I share the best social media management tools that I actually use in my multi-six-figure social media agency. Now, the fourth thing that social media managers are responsible for is to interact. There are two types of interactions when it comes to social media. We have inbound engagement, and this means all the communication that's coming in. This is when a customer sends a DM to the client's page. This is when someone comments under a post. This is when someone tags you in content, right? This is all coming in. And the second one is outbound engagement, where you go out of your way to look for customers, comment on their posts, and interact with them, right? So you're responsible for responding to customers or letting the client know, hey, we had a new inquiry, someone had a question, this is their information, but also going out of your way to interact with those that are and do fall under their target audience. Now, I will add that this completely depends on your scope of work. Sometimes social media managers offer packages that do not include any of the community management, which is the interactions. But if you do, these are the two types of interactions you will want to include in your packages that you manage for your clients. And make sure you're very clear on what you do and do not offer to clients. Now, if you haven't downloaded my free guide, my free roadmap to becoming a six-figure social media manager yet, then make sure you go to the description below and download it. Now, the fifth thing that social media managers do is keeping track of the social media performance, okay? Just because you're not a strategist necessarily doesn't mean you don't want to keep track of the performance. Now, most third-party scheduling tools actually offer analytics reports for the social media profiles out there. So ideally, what you would do every single month, you export the analytics report from the content scheduler you're using and send it over to a client. Now, bonus tip is you adding a little bit of context to the client on what's been happening on their social channels. For example, you can read through the analytics, let them know their top posts, how many people engaged, how many followers you got, so that they know what's going on with their social media pages. So again, keeping track of what's actually happening in terms of traffic, followers, metrics, etc. Now, if you want to know how to create a beautiful analytics report that you can send out to your clients, I actually have a video on that as well, on how to create an analytics report, and it does include a cheat sheet. So check it out. Now, the sixth and last thing that social media managers are responsible for is staying on top of the latest trends. I get this question a ton from new clients that ask like, hey, are you aware of the latest trends? Do you stay on top of the latest things going on? This is all part of your job. You need to know what's going on in the social media landscape because it's such a fast-paced industry. Now, the best way to do this is to follow resources and study, right? You are the person that spends the most time inside their accounts, so you should be seeing a lot on what's going on and what's happening with the algorithm, what's working and what isn't working. But if you really want to stay on top of the latest trends, updates, and features that are happening in the social media world, I recommend following resources like the Later Media blog, right? Another one is Social Media Today that has a great newsletter, and their blog is filled with resources that keep you on track of the latest trends and things that are going on. Now, one thing that you do find inside the apps is trends, right? The more time you spend on a platform, the more you will recognize what's trending, what people are interacting with, etc. But this is actually a crucial part of your job in order for you to create content that resonates with people on the platform. Now, if you stayed all the way till the end of this video, you should now have a good idea what it takes to become a 6- or 7-figure social media manager. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share it with a friend, and I will see you in next week's video.